Hi, it's Lynn from LynnieCDesigns. Thank you for joining me today. I'm coming on to share a card that I created for the latest Global Design Project Challenge, which is Case a Designer, and I'll put a photograph here, and we're casing the designer Wilma de Court from Netherlands. I'm not sure whether I've said that right. Anyway, this is something that I made, and I kind of made it as one of the cards in my card classes that I've just had, and thought I would come on and recreate it. It's just a little bit of fun, and it's using a new stamp set to me. That's what kind of why I used it, North Pole Mischief, and I just love these images and sentiments, so I'm going to use this one here and sort of recreate it. But it's just casing. When you case something, you copy and selectively edit, so I was inspired by using a little bit of DSP and then having a little bit of just quite a simple card. So I'm going to keep this to the same layout, and here's the card pack that I give to my ladies. They always get an envelope when they come to class. I've got a strip of designer series paper, and this is from the perfectly penciled black and white designer series paper, which is lovely. A layer which I'm going to put onto my standard card base, so that is slightly smaller, so it's 10 centimeters by 14.3 centimeters, and this is just under 4 centimeters tall and 10 centimeters wide, but it could be any length. So it's just a very simple card, so I will get straight on and recreate it for you. Let's pop that one out the way, and then we can compare both side by side. So I'm sorry that I didn't share a video last week. Just been sort of out of sorts, and I haven't commented on my blog at all, but obviously we lost the Queen. She passed away suddenly last week, and I don't know, I've just been so overtaken by all the emotion of it that just hadn't felt right to craft. But I've got my card classes this week, and so I had to get a little bit creative. So if you're in a bit of a creative slump, I think the taking part in a challenge is really good. And it's been a while. I was doing the challenges, the global design challenges for a while, and I haven't. So I'm going to pop that, we can pop that straight on there. I'm not going to put it straight down, right down to the bottom this time. I'm going to just line that up. Let's see if I can get that straight. That's lovely. And then I've got a separate piece of basic white. Let's get the memento. Don't need that ink anymore. Oh, now I was going to do something a little bit different, but I'm not. I do love having my classes because I get such lovely ideas from the people who come to my classes, and they're terrific. So I'm going to just stamp that down there. I love that. You've been good this year mostly. Just going to pop a little paw on my envelope, and we will, there's my card base. There's my card base. I'm going to put a little paw print 3 paw prints. There we go. Oh no, it needs 4, doesn't it? 4 for the pussycat. Now I might have to drag out a Happy Christmas. And I think what I'm going to do on the inside, I shall use the other sentiment. Oh no, no, it needs a Merry Christmas in there, so let's pop that away. I'm becoming indecisive. That's never a good time to be stamping. So yes, I've been watching, I don't know, for those my subscribers who live in the UK, I don't know whether you've been watching all the, or abroad, or whether you've been able to watch any of the proceedings. Lots of processions and regalia. I did think about going to London to see the tributes. I think the queue to file past the coffin and pay your respects is up to 36 hours, which just seems a little bit bonkers. Now I'm not gonna colour this in, other than I'm using my watercolour pencils. And we're going to colour in the fish, the goldfish. The bow I'm going to make that green. And these are from the #1 watercolouring water pencil set. There's 2 sets, so that's Pumpkin Pie and Old Olive. I'm going to use crushed curry very lightly to do the sand at the bottom there. And just because it's Christmas, I'm going to do real red for the base. And I could colour this in with the blends, but it's quite nice to go back to my watercolour pencils. You can lay down and change the colour of this just by pressing a little bit more. This is normal card, so you can use your blending pen, but you have to be quite careful that it doesn't peel the paper. So I'm just going to very lightly blend that. There we go. Lovely. Now I'm going to just get my trimmer . I'm hoping I've got that straight. Yes, straight enough. Trim that down a little bit more. You can see I'm not measuring that, I'm just doing it by eye. I think that's so cute. And let's get our scissors. fussy cut this out. So yes, it's been a very strange time. Very reflective of the life and service of our monarch. Whether you're a royalist or not, it's amazing to think that this woman became queen at 25 and served for over 70 years this country. So such a life of dedication, and I think it's brought up a lot of emotions for everyone, including myself. You know, you reflect on those that you've lost, and the royal family have conducted themselves with such dignity. You know, they're grieving. I don't know, you know, the Queen was 96, so she'd had a good life, but still. We all thought she would go on forever. I'm going to snip those two apart. This is probably very boring for you. I wonder whether I'll... fast forward. I find it very hard to talk while I'm concentrating. So I've got lots of lovely new subscribers, so thank you for pressing that button. Subscribing is free, and if you hit the little notification button, you then get notified when I post a video. Now normally it's weekly, and I'm going to try and get some pre-recorded and scheduled, because in 2 weeks time I am heading off for an adventure. So with a friend, my husband's staying at home, with a girlfriend I'm flying to Peru to do a charity with a company called Charity Challenge, and we're trekking to Machu Picchu, and it's very exciting. I think I've mentioned before, if you've watched me for a while, watched some of my other videos, I have been mentioning that I've been going and I've been doing some training. It's all very exciting, so I love that. So yeah, if I can get organised, I will be sharing, putting some videos up, scheduling them so that they happen while I'm away, but it's going to come around really quickly. Well, it is coming around really quickly. Depends whether I get everything done that I'd like to get done in time. So we shall see. Don't hate me if I don't get organised. Right. There we are. Fabulous. So let's get that out of the way. And then we can, oh, that's just so sweet. Right, let's get my dimensionals. Where are they? So everything is not where it should be, because I've had my class. There they are. Keep them in this little pouch here. So we've got some mini dimensionals. Let's think about where we're going to put these. I think what I'm going to do, cut just a little bit here. So what I was going to, one of my friends, Emma, was very clever. So when she did hers today, she stamped, I think she did this one. So she stamped, she masked off some of the stamp. She stamped that on this base card, and then she stamped it again and then fussy cut the dog. And that was quite nice to have the multi-layer. That was what I was thinking about doing for this one, but obviously didn't in the end. So I'm going to pop that on there. I love it. Now I've got some matte black dots. I'm just going to do my 3 there. Am I going to put any twine on it? No, I'm not. Just going to do exactly the same. Let's think about the postage cost. Pop some of this multi-purpose glue down. Oh, I was going to get a sentiment, wasn't I? So in Wilma's card, she had a little bit of a rough bit at the top, but I'm not very keen on that. So this is, you know, it's all about interpretation and your own spin of on things. And I'm going to just do a little bit of sparkle on those berries there. I'm going to do a little bit of sparkle on the fish. It's Christmas after all, eh? Lovely. So there we go. Very quick, very simple cards using a very sweet stamp set from the, and oh, I was going to do a sentiment on the inside, wasn't I? Christmas to Remember is my go-to, so I'm going to grab a block. It's too big, but there we go. This is done and done. So what did I do with my ink? There we go. Merry Christmas. I haven't got any paws in there. Oh, the danger of having cards for class is they end up with splodges on. So let me show you what I'm going to do with that. Let's get there we go. You would never know. There we are. And that's from Christmas to Remember. Lovely. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I will see you again hopefully next week. Bye for now.